All right, man. We're back again. Hey, I'm sorry for that, you guys. We had some technical difficulties going on with my camera. So, you guys know that Wednesdays, this is our first Wednesday live stream. So, usually I have a lot of time to kind of set things up and prepare right before. Not that I didn't have it today, but um today was a little bit rushed as far as getting things together. So I didn't do obviously the most important thing, make sure my camera's charged and ready to go. So I apologize for that. Um, but either way, man, the show must go on, and the show will go on. We will find a way, and we're back again. So we apologize for you guys that were watching and our stream cut off. Hey man, we do it live, man. We do it live. So y'all can expect things like this to happen when we are doing a live show. So technical difficulties are going to happen as part of the game. It's not what happens, it's how you bounce back. Look, man, I've been in situations where technical difficulties were always a thing. So you just got to know how to roll with the punches, be a professional, and whatever happens, you just adjust. So it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna harp too much about it. We're gonna go straight in today. Leaving no crumbs. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. All right, man. Let's get to the first article. But before we get into it today, man, we are talking about how to avoid burnout on your fitness journey. So please make sure you guys stick around until the end for the main event, the main topic of the day. But before that, we will be going into our normal segments, our main segments, which is the Fit Report, reporting on fitness news, what's going on in the health and fitness world, and then what the fitness basically reacting to trendy viral videos right now that we can use as teachable, coachable moments. So, before we get into it, again, make sure you guys hit that like button, man, and subscribe. Please push us up the YouTube algorithm. We are trying to make it up that motherfucker, man. It is difficult. We are a new channel and we need all the help that we can get. So I'm a one-man show right now. So I need you guys to help a brother out, man. Help a brother out and get me out this algorithm jail. All right. All right, man. Let's get into the first article that we have today. Let's see what we got here. All right, man. So Ozempic for dogs could hit the market in 3 years. Let's check this article out. Life is rough enough without the added challenge of getting your pudgy pup or tubby tabby to slim down. America's obesity crisis extends beyond humans. Studies suggest that around 60% of dogs and cats nationwide are overweight. The consequences are far from fluffy. Those extra pounds can lead to serious health issues, sky high vet bills, and fewer years with your furry friend. Shout out to the dogs. Pharmaceutical companies are sniffing out new territory, tapping the same science behind blockbuster weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy to develop similar treatments for pets. One biotech firm, Okava, expects to roll out its animal-friendly version by the end of the decade, hoping to give your portly pooch or hefty house cat a chance at a leaner, longer life. Traditionally, vets have pushed lifestyle changes to slim down pets, but getting Fido to cut back on treats isn't always a walk in the park. Caloric restriction or fasting is one of the most well established interventions for extending the lifespan and improving metabolic health in dogs. But it is also one of the hardest to maintain, Okava's CEO Michael Klotzman said in a statement earlier this year. Okay, man. So what's happening is it's gotten to a point now where we are so fucking overweight as a society that even our pets are overweight. Even our pets are obese. So now they have to roll out a whole new medication. They have to roll out a whole new Ozempic for pets. This is how bad it's gotten. And this is why I say to you guys that, look, man, bad habits are influential. If you hang around someone long enough, eventually you're going to develop, you're going to inherit their bad habits. And it's no different within pets. I've seen plenty of owners of pets, dogs, cats, that were fat. And guess what? Their pets were fat. How the fuck you make your dog fat? How the fuck is your dog fat? That is crazy. That is the craziest thing. It's gotten so bad that now they are developing Ozempic for pets. Because you owners, you piece of shit owners, are gonna fucking stuff your animals to death. That is the craziest thing, man. That is the craziest thing ever. And who knows what type of side effects are gonna come out this? Who knows how this is gonna affect, the pets long term? In case you're wondering, animals are not humans. We don't have the same genetic makeup. So just because it worked for us doesn't mean it's gonna work well for the dogs and cats or whatever animal you have. How about you just monitor their calories? How about you just don't overfeed them? Like, come on, man. Like, are we at this point now where we got to develop weight loss drugs for dogs? Come on, man. This is not it, bro. America, we are in a situation. We are in a pickle. We are not in a good place as a society. We got fat ass dogs walking around, fat ass cats walking around, don't know what the hell's going on, fat ass owners walking around. They themselves are overweight, that they themselves can't put the fork down. This is crazy, man. What's next? Hey, but this is not too far fetched. Hey, fat people can produce fat kids. So producing fat pets is not too far off. It's not too far off. Why not? As if the kids weren't enough. Nah, we got to make our pets fat too. Man, hey, bad habits are influential, man. It can even rub off on your pets. Would you look at that? Sheesh. All right, man. Let's get to the next article here. Make sure you guys hit that like button, please, and thank you. What else we got here? Let's get to this next one. Where we at? Okay, man. Ozempic is having a rough week here. So, $2 billion and counting. Ozempic hit with wave of lawsuits over severe side effects. Ozempic, one of the world's most popular diabetes and weight loss drugs, is now facing thousands of lawsuits. Patients claim the medication caused severe side effects like stomach paralysis, intestinal blockages, and vision problems. More than 1,800 cases have already been combined into a federal lawsuit, and legal experts say potential payouts could exceed $2 billion. The litigation is still in early stages, but the pressure on Ozempic's maker, Novo Nordisk, is mounting. Man, hey, man, Ozempic is having a rough ass week out here. A $2 billion lawsuit. What happened, in my opinion, is just like I said, everybody's not made equal. Somebody had a very bad side effect, and now boom, they're hitting your ass with that lawsuit, man. Them lawsuits are not to be played with, man. And they're gonna have to settle out in court because I definitely don't think they're gonna take this to trial. I don't see this going to trial, so I can definitely see this lawsuit getting settled, maybe for a couple million, if not more. This is gonna be a very hefty payout. So whoever is in charge of this, whoever is the CEO of this company, man, they got their hands full, man. They got their hands, and make no mistake, there's gonna be more lawsuits coming. This is not the first, and it won't be the last. It will not be the. This is gonna create a wave of lawsuits. Oh yeah, this is gonna create a wave of lawsuits, man. This is not gonna be just something that's gonna come by one person. There's gonna be a whole. There's gonna be cases of this. Cases, you know, because they see how much money is being made with Ozempic. They see how many people are on Ozempic. So they're not gonna back down. They see how many people have benefited from this shit. How many companies, you know? Because I remember when Ozempic, man, this was like right in the pandemic, early 2020, all the way to like 2022. This was like way before this was way before the public even had access. The general public had access. Like Ozempic was only really the only people that had access to Ozempic was celebrities and very rich people, obviously. So, um, yeah, man, I remember when celebrities were taking Ozempic left and right. They was coming out big as shit, and then all of a sudden, in 30 days, they were skinny. So, I mean, yeah, Ozempic has their hands full, man. There's gonna be a bunch of lawsuits. This is not gonna be the first one or the last. There's gonna be so many more coming. Um, so this is gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. So, hey, man, they got their hands full with this one. I will say that. All right, let's get to the next article. What we got here. Shout out to everybody in here. Again, we apologize for our stream cutting off midway, but we're back now and better than ever. All right, let's get to this article here. It says couples that do unhealthy activities together, like eating junk food, feel closer than those who choose healthier activities. A recent study reveals that couples who engage in unhealthy activities together, like eating junk food, tend to feel a stronger emotional bond compared to those who choose healthier alternatives. Sharing indulgent moments, such as enjoying fast food or snacks, often creates a sense of camaraderie and mutual enjoyment. These activities can foster positive emotions and reinforce the connection between partners, highlighting the importance of shared experiences in building intimacy. While these guilty pleasures may strengthen emotional ties, they come with potential downsides. Over time, consistently engaging in unhealthy habits can impact physical well-being, which may introduce stress into the relationship. Experts suggest finding a balance by enjoying occasional indulgences together while also incorporating healthier, fun activities into the relationship dynamic. This approach allows couples to nurture both their emotional and physical health. I'm not going to read the rest of that. Um, yeah, man. This is some bullshit. Uh, have you guys ever had? Have you guys ever seen a relationship or a couple that indulge in unhealthy activities or an unhealthy lifestyle and they lasted? I'll wait. I have yet to see. I have yet to see a couple that indulges in an unhealthy lifestyle, do unhealthy activities, put bullshit food in their body, and still be together and have a healthy, strong relationship. It's a conundrum. It's an oxymoron. You can't do unhealthy activities and have a healthy relationship. That doesn't make any sense. Because what's going to happen is mainly this. This is what's going to happen. Because I've seen this time and time again. Both couples are gonna get fat, and the man who is supposedly supposed to be the quote unquote leader is gonna lose his standards. He's gonna get soft. He's gonna get weak, and even though his woman is a portly tubby, she's gonna lose respect for him. Hey, you done gained a lot of weight. Well, bitch, you did too. Well, you're the man. Now she starts talking to you disrespectful. She starts calling you out your name. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna end well, man. Y'all think this is gonna bring y'all together. Oh man, we have a we eat, you know, cheese puffs and pizza every Friday night. This brings us together. We just sit our fat asses down and watch Boy Meets World every night. Bro, it ain't gonna end well for you. I tell you that right now. Over time, she's gonna lose respect for you, even though she herself is out of shape. She's gonna lose respect for you because she's gonna look at you as the leader. Why is the leader not holding up his end of the bargain? Why is he falling off? Why is he getting man titties? She's not gonna look at you like she's not gonna look at you and feel any type of protection. How can she? You got man titties. How can any woman feel safe when you got man titties? Come on, man. Like, think about that. If a woman is with you, well, I'm assuming, part of that is because she feels like you can protect her. How can she feel safe when you have a whole pop belly? How can she feel safe when you can really lift up your fucking stomach? Like, you got a double chin, man titties, man boobs, sweat hog. Like, it sound good. It sound good. Hey, this is gonna bring us closer. Hey, we established camaraderie, bro. That is a recipe for disaster, bro. Y'all are better off getting y'all asses in the best shape of your life and doing things like that occasionally. Do it occasionally. But to make this your lifestyle, you're only setting yourself up for failure. I'm telling you because I've seen it so many times. I've seen it so many times. So this is not a flex. This is not something that couples should strive to be like. You don't want to be like that, man. And who the fuck even wants to picture? Like, I don't want to get into it, man, but it's just a lot of these, man. I'm just convinced that a lot of these articles are just propaganda. A lot of these articles are propaganda to keep y'all fat, to keep y'all on the same, cycle that you've been on, keeping y'all fat, keeping y'all lazy, keeping y'all weak. Meanwhile, everybody that's really doing some shit over here on this side, they're building up a whole empire. While you motherfuckers over here are just getting fat and sloppy. Man, it's crazy, bro. Like I'm convinced that a lot of these articles that are pushing this positive, obesity shit, this body positivity shit, it's just propaganda, man. There's a bigger play on the other side that we don't even know about. We can't even catch it because we're too busy. Oh, see, hey, we're too busy getting validated with our bullshit ass habits. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. Crazy work. All right, here we go. Let's get to this last article here. Where we at with it, man? Where we at with it? All right, this was Japan. Japan is back in the news again. You guys know how I feel about Japan. So Japan, it says here, Japan did it. They created the first artificial womb, enabling embryos to grow outside the body. Uh-oh. Here we go. Japan has achieved a significant milestone in biotechnology by developing an artificial womb capable of sustaining embryo growth outside the human body. This advancement is part of a collaborative effort between Japanese and Australian researchers, focusing on the ex vivo uterine environment therapy. The Eve system is designed to support the development of extremely premature and sick fetuses by replicating conditions similar to the natural womb. While this technology is still in the experimental phase, it holds promise for improving neonatal care and outcomes for premature infants. The artificial womb provides a controlled environment that could potentially reduce complications associated with early births. Damn. Hey, Japan is about to be out here creating superhumans, man. Because they're seeing their population decline by the minute. Their birth rates are declining by the second. So they're in panic mode right now. They don't know what to do. They're offering so many of their citizens and residents incentives to have kids, but it's not working. That ball is already missed. You know, the women are too focused now on career to focus on family. So that ship has sailed. So now this is their new way of creating. I think this is their way of creating their own society. The elites are at it again. Not only are they developing a crazy AI, influenced society, but now they're creating their own humans. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think is going to happen with this? This is just going to be. This is the start of something that I don't believe any of us are prepared for. And who knows, man? This is just an experiment. So obviously, like, we're not gonna see you know these these infants, these lab made infants anytime soon. I don't think I'll see them in my lifetime. But let's just say in 40, 50 years, right? Yo, we might have real artificial humans that are just out here walking among us. And you never know, bruh. Yo, this is gonna be some crazy shit. I mean, I hope I'm around. Part of me, half of me hopes I'm around to see it, but the other half, I don't think I want to be around to see it. Because what's gonna happen is it's gonna start first in Japan. And then guess what? Guess who's gonna catch on right after? America. And then that is when all hell is gonna break loose. America is gonna be able, bro. If America is able to produce their own humans, we are cooked. We're already cooked as it is. Like right now, we're already cooked. If you ain't out here trying to make a way for yourself and start a business or whatever, get out the rat race, you are already cooked, man. But now, once they have access to figure out how to make artificial humans and do what they want to do and implement them into society, yo, forget it, man. These people are, hey, yo, these things are probably going to be immune to pain, immune to feelings. Yo, they're going to be like the androids in Dragon Ball Z, just cold-hearted, bro. Just machines. Just killing machines. And we're definitely not going to be able to control them. Like, they're going to get ready to create superhumans very soon. This is going to be some scary shit. Again, half of me hopes I'm around to see this in my lifetime. The other half, I hope I don't see this because I don't think it's going to end well. All right, man. Let's go on to the next segment, man. What the Fitness. Shout out to everybody in here for tuning in and tapping in. You know how we do it here, man, on the Winners Diet Show. All right, man. Let's get to the first video here. How many of y'all like acai bowls? I know I did. So let's actually take a close look as to how they are actually made. So some of you guys think, they're healthy. Hey, this is something I want to eat right after my workout or before, however you do it. Well, let's look at how it's made. Let me refresh this joint, man. This is gonna be interesting. Come on. I know you wanna refresh. There we go. All right, so here we go, man. Let's take a look. It has more sugar than a can of Coke. You guys want acai bowls, huh? Well, this is how it goes down. thing. This is what they call superfood. That purple smoothie you're sipping is overloaded with syrup, sweetened juice, and fruit concentrates, often hitting a mind-blowing 40 to 60 grams of sugar per bowl. Oh my God. That's way more than a can of Coke. Real acai is earthy, bitter, and packed with polyphenols, but the stuff in your health bowl has been stripped, sweetened, and ultra processed. Damn. Hey, you guys like acai bowls? This is what you guys like to eat after your workout, after your long, strenuous, hard workout in the gym. This is what you decide to refuel your body with. And this is why I say, man, if you can just look, you can avoid a lot of this shit if you just make your own stuff. I make all like everything that I eat, I just try to make my own. I don't try to go outside if I can, but at least I know what's in it if I do go outside. But I don't really trust people to make my protein shakes. I don't trust people to make, my protein bowls or acai bowls. I just make my own shit because I don't trust people because I know what the hell is gonna go in there. It's just gonna be a whole bowl or a whole cup of sugar. So it's a very tricky thing when you guys are just on the go trying to grab something really quick after a workout or just to start your day off. And then the bad part is you guys think it's healthy. If you just look at how this shit is made, you'll be like, I'm never drinking or eating an acai bowl ever again. The way it's marketed is healthy. Oh, all the antioxidants. Oh, all the fruit, the real fruit. Bro, all them fruit, bro, that shit is filled with syrup. It's filled with sugar. It's filled with refined sugars. It's just filled with high fructose corn syrup. It is not good for you. I haven't had an acai bowl in years, just because I know how it's made. I know what goes into it. I know it's not the healthiest thing for you. It's packed with sugar. It's packed with, just everything that isn't meant to replenish what's meant for your muscles to thrive. So I'll make my own acai bowls. Hey, it may not taste the same as the store one, but hey, I know, at least I know what's in it. I know what goes in my protein shakes. I don't know what goes in the protein shakes of other stores. Because they'll go back there and they'll just dump your whole protein shake full of sugar. And then you taste it, you like, damn, this shit good as hell. This shit sweet as fuck. Oh, it's just a protein powder. Don't worry about it. Meanwhile, that shit is 60 grams of protein. I mean, that shit is 60 grams of sugar in it. Crazy. No value. Just sugar. Insane, bro. It's so if you can avoid it, man, just make your own smoothies, make your own acai bowls, make your own food. If you do go out, just make sure you understand what's in the food that you're eating. Make sure you can see it being made if you can, because you just never know, man. One thing you think is healthy, you go out to a restaurant, you think it's something is healthy. Meanwhile, they didn't dump the shit in fucking oil. It's heavily salted. So it may look good on paper, but when you eat it, it isn't the healthiest thing. So just if you can, just try to make your own food as much as you can. And you will notice how lean you will stay because you know what goes into making your own food. You know what you're putting in there. You know the ingredients. This is how you stay lean year round, man. You got to cut eating out. Make your own food at the house. Make your own food at home. Like, this is a real fact. On average, people that eat at home weigh less. They weigh drastically less than people that eat out constantly. It's just a fact. All you got to do is cook at home. That is one of the easiest ways to stay in better shape than most people. Just cook at home. Every now and then you go out, but cooking at home is going to save you so many calories that you did not intend to put in your body. I'm dead at it's serious, man. It's serious out here. All right, man. Let's get to the next video here in What the Fitness. Shout out to you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the show tonight, man. I know we are running a little later than usual, but we here nonetheless, and we appreciate you guys for rocking out. All right, let's get to this next video here. It's Cardi B. Let me refresh this joint. All right, it says Cardi B was surprised her 3XO merch sold out in 20 minutes. She didn't know she had fat fans. Interesting. Let's take a look at this video.
People are mad at Cardi B for what she said about her fat fans after some of her plus size merch sold out in 20 minutes.
We really underestimated the box sets. So the box sets are completely sold out, especially because you fat fucks, I clearly you guys are fat. No Chick-fil-A for y'all. All the 3X sold out. Yo, the 3X sold out like in 20 minutes. Now, knowing that my fans is fat, I can't even make fun of fat people no more.
Obviously, she was trying to be funny, and many people just took it as a joke, didn't really take it too seriously, but not everybody feels the same way.
Talk about she was surprised that her 3X sold out and that her fat fans are just big as hell and shouldn't have no Chick-fil-A.
You are, sweetheart.
And now she can't make fun of fat people no more because she knows she got fat fans because the 3XL sold out. Didn't you do a song with Lizzo?
Tamara is definitely entitled to her own opinion. Not everybody has to share the same sense of humor, especially when the joke itself is making fun of a group of people. But I don't know, y'all. I feel like Cardi B is the type of person you really can't take too seriously. She quite literally talks about...
All right, that's enough of that. Okay, but the whole gist of this video is basically, you know, she didn't realize she had a lot of fat fans and they got offended at her calling them fat. Like, I mean, what are you offended by? Is it not the truth? Are you not fat? Man, like, this is one thing I know about fat people, man. Fat people are very sensitive, especially when you point out that they are fat. Look, I have no problem when people point out my deficiencies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the best communicator. I'm not the best speaker. I stutter sometimes. You know, I stumble across my words. If you point that out, I'm not going to get offended. I'm going to be like, hey, it is what it is, man. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better at it, bro. I'm not the best, but hey, I'm working on it. So why can't we have the same energy with fat people? Why can't they just take constructive criticism? Hey, man, you fat. Yeah, hey, look, man, I know I'm fat. I'm a little big right now, but hey, I'm working on it. I'm in the gym every day. I'm tracking my calories. I'm running, getting enough sleep. Why can't that be the attitude with fat people? Why does it always have to be, oh, he's fat shaming me. She's fat shaming me. Like, bro, we all have deficiencies. We all got deficiencies. I'm not afraid of my deficiencies. You can say it out loud, whatever, bro. I'm black, whatever. If you think that's a deficiency, all right, cool. He's dark skinned. That was a big deficiency back in the day, by the way. Being a dark skin was damn near nigga being a fucking slave. Like, you would have that shit was wild back in the day, man. It's in now. Dark skinned niggas are in now, but back in the day, that shit did not fly with the ladies back then. But that's a whole different story. But man, bro, like, these people are offended by every single thing. Yes, you are fat. And you lucky I'm making y'all clothes anyway. I shouldn't even be making clothes that's 3XL. That's too damn, like, who the fuck is making clothes that's 4XL? That is crazy. No, how about you lose some damn weight? How about that? How about we just start there? How about you get up off your fat ass and go run? Go to Planet Fitness. It's $10 a month. You telling me you can't afford $10 a month? Like, this is like, bro. I don't know when fat became a word that was offensive. When did that become such an offensive word, calling somebody fat? It's the truth. And what's funny to me is fat people have no problem telling somebody they're skinny. Oh, her skinny ass. Oh, you know, like, So it's cool when you do it. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. So you can sit here and skinny shame somebody. You can sit here and make fun of somebody for not overeating calories. But when someone calls you out on your deficiency, when someone calls you out, hey, I got fat fans. Hey, that person's fat. Oh, you can't say that. Oh, how dare you? Oh, he's fat shaming me. Like, y'all are so booty tickled, man. Y'all are so booty tickled. And look, man, I got fat friends, but I don't waste time to remind them that they're fat because I care about them. And I want them to be around for a long time. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. So I got to shame you. I got to shame you. You know what I'm saying? What type of friend would I be if I didn't shame you? What type of friend would I be if I didn't make fun of you? Because making fun of you, bullying to a certain degree will make you better. I've been bullied before. I still get bullied with friends and family. And I have no problem with that. Because a lot of times bullying comes down to you having a deficiency, something that they feel like you can change. All right, cool. Challenge accepted. You know what I'm saying? But now, man, we too soft out here, bro. We've gotten way too soft in society. We can't even point out, concrete truths anymore without somebody having a heart attack out here. It's fucking clown world shit, bro. This is insane. All right, man. Let's move on to the next video here. What we got, man? Make sure y'all hit that like button, please, and thank you. We are halfway through, a little more than halfway through. All right, this leads me up to my next, the next video here that we have. This man talks about how he's done trying to convince his friends to get in better shape. So let's take a look at this. Let me refresh this. Shout out to white boy Rick. So he said he's stopped asking your friends to get in shape. Let's take a look at what Jeffrey Dahmer has to say.
Your friends to work out with you, bro. Let them stay fat. They ain't showing up. They ain't coming, bro. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. I have this rule in my life where I will never go out of my way to try to get someone to eat healthier, to work out, to exercise, to weight lift, to do cardio, because they won't listen. If they wanted to do it that bad, they would have started already. It's so frustrating having people in your life being like, oh, I want your body. I want to work out. I want to get started. Like, show up, bro. I'm there every single day, but they never do, bro. That's why I gave up. I never reach out anymore. But if people want to come to me asking for advice and tips, I'm always here to help. They always have excuses, whether it's, oh, I'm going to start tomorrow. Oh, I don't want to be sore because I got a hike on this day. Oh, I got a birthday coming up. Oh, I got Christmas. I can't eat healthy. I have this theory about like health, fitness, and weight loss that it's a genetic thing. You either have it or you don't. I'm sure we all know someone in our personal life that has talked about weight loss year after year, end on end, just to never do something about it. Like, that shit would piss me off, or that would eat me alive. If I was 100 pounds overweight, the only possible thing I could think of is getting to a healthy body fat percentage. Blows my mind. People will sit there and yap about it for years and never start. Quit begging your friends to work.
Yeah, man. I've given up on that too, man. I feel him on that. Because I've been in situations where I've tried to get friends, family to get in better shape. Just people I care about that I want to see doing better in life, just from a physical standpoint. Extended so many invitations to come work out with me. Hey, man, let's start eating this way. But no, they're just too stuck in their ways, or if they do it, it doesn't last very long. And I think for me, I've just realized that, listen, man, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. It is what it is at this point. I've washed my hands with those that I've tried to convince to get in better shape, and have extended so many invites and just put time in and educated them on how many calories you need, how much protein you need, giving out free workouts, just devoted so much time that I could have been spending on myself and just putting back into me. And it was just a waste. So I'm done with trying to convince friends or family to get healthier. I'm done. If you want to come back, if you're ready to reach back around, hey, I'm always a phone call away. I have no problem. But if you think you're just gonna fucking every time you feel like you want to get back in shape, you want to call me, don't call me. Don't call me. This is not something that you can just pick and choose when to get back in shape. Oh, you know what, man? The New Year's coming up. Let me call Mac. No, my phone's gonna be on DND. Do not disturb. Because this is not something that you're gonna do for a season. No, if you want to get back in shape, then let's lock in. Let's make this a whole lifestyle. If you don't want to make this a lifestyle, hey, well, good luck to you. Because you're not gonna waste my time. Because I put in years, over a decade in this fitness industry, from paying for courses, knowledge, school, just everything, and dedicated time. You're not going to disrespect me or my time, you know? So sometimes it has to come down to that, man. Sometimes you got to put your foot down with certain people, certain things. Certain things are just not going to fly, you know? And sometimes it has to come down to that. Sometimes you have to be that cold-hearted person in order for people to really realize, oh, man, he's really not fucking with me. Oh, okay, he's serious. Hey, Matt, can you make me a program for a month or 6 weeks or 8 months? Like, no, because I know you're not going to follow it. You know, I've given out so many free workout. I've given out so many free workout programs. I've given out so many free just food guides and meal plans. And guess what? Them shits were never touched. Stop wasting your time with people that don't want to be helped, man. They don't want to, just like, hey, they don't want to be saved, man. Stop trying to save them. They don't want to be saved. Like, just focus on yourself. What's going to happen is a severe situation is going to happen. God forbid. We don't, obviously we don't wish that to happen to them, but something traumatic is going to happen to them or somebody around them, which is going to force them to change their lifestyle. And sometimes that's what it takes for them to really wake up and come back around. That's what it takes for them to really understand how real this shit is. This is not a game, man. Y'all think y'all got time. Y'all think y'all can fuck around in your 30s, 40s, and 50s and you'll be, still be healthier like you were in your teens and 20s. It don't work like that, man. Every dog gonna have his day. Some will come later than others, but every dog gonna have his day. And only time will tell if you will be ready when that day come. So I've decided I don't want that day to come. I'm trying to push that day as far back as possible. I want to be in the best shape as I can. I'm in great shape now, but I can be in way better shape for sure. I can be in way better shape. And I've been in way better shape. But right now, hey, I'm working towards it. But as far as other people, hey, man, your time is ticking. If you don't make this a lifestyle, if you feel like you can continue to eat what you want to eat with no exercise, all right, sitting down all day, being sedentary, every dog gonna have his day, man. All right, man, let's get to the main event, man. We made it to the main event. Shout out to everybody in here. Today, man, we are talking about how to avoid burnout on your fitness journey. So a lot of you guys right now are choosing to, really turn your life around, really choosing to make a whole new lifestyle like we just discussed, and I'm always an advocate of consistency. I'm always an advocate of people playing the long game, right? I always tell people, hey, man, if this is the lane you want to go into, if you are going to dive into this fitness game or journey or health journey, you better be ready to play the long game. You know, this is not something that you can just pick up and drop off when you want. No, that's not how this shit works. You better be in it for the long game, and you better be prepared to get your ass whooped. Because you will get your ass whooped. When you first start working out after not working out for so long, bruh, you better be prepared to get your ass whooped because it's coming. You will get your ass whooped. You will not be prepared for the intensity that's about to happen. You're not going to be prepared for the type of consistency, the discipline that's going to happen, because you're going to have to develop that if you plan on being consistent throughout this whole tenure. But the flip side is this: you have to avoid the burnout. And that's why so many people do not last, because they burn out very quickly. They set unrealistic goals. I'm going to train 5 times a week. I'm going to train 6 times a week, when they haven't worked out in 6 months. Now you jump into this thing, working out 5 times a week, your body can't handle it. It breaks down early. You might be able to do it for about a week or 2, and guess what? Your body's going to break down. It's not prepared for that level of intensity. So the way to avoid this shit, man, is set realistic goals. Take your time with it. This is not a sprint. You are playing a longevity game. You know, too many people fall into the burnout trap. The burnout trap. Overtraining, undereating, and then expecting instant results. Most of y'all are on social media. So you guys have this all or nothing mindset. I got to go hard. I got to go hard in the paint every day, no rest. All that's going to do is lead to fatigue, lead to injuries, and then you quitting altogether. And then boom, you're back being a sedentary couch potato again. You know, consistency is always going to beat intensity every time. I'd rather go 70 to 80% consistently for years than go 110% for a few months. Consistency wins every single time. Consistency and adaptation. You got to be able to adapt to what's going on, and you got to be consistent in that whole process. I'll say it again. Consistency and adaptation. You have to adapt to what's going on around you. Adapt to your workout plan. Adapt to your new workout schedule, your new eating schedule, your sleep patterns. This has to be something that you adapt over time. And then on top of that, you have to be consistent. You have to do it every single day, even when you don't want to. Because that's one thing that gets y'all caught up. Y'all be doing shit only when you feel like it. Oh, I don't feel like it today. I ain't going to do it. All right. Let's see how this is going to play out. Let's see how that's going to play out in the long run. You doing shit when you feel like it. Okay, cool. But if you have those two things, adaptation, consistency, you always going to win. Every single time. Every single time. All you're doing is compounding gains. All you're doing is compounding interest. You know, our bodies thrive on gradual overloads. You guys can't go in expecting to push 225 when you can barely bench your body weight. That has to be something that you work over time. You start with the bar, then you add a 10 on both sides. Then in a couple of weeks, you add another 5. A couple of weeks later, add another 5. This is how you get stronger. This is how your body adapts to what's going on around you. So you need to stop having a plan in place that isn't built for longevity. It's only going to lead to you burning the fuck out. So the winner's diet approach, man, slow and consistent. You know, focus on being effective. I don't need you guys to be sore every single workout. It's not necessary. You know, just because you worked hard, you know, just because, you know, you sweated and all this other shit, it don't mean you worked hard. You just overtrain your body. Every workout doesn't mean you have to get your ass whooped. Not every workout, you know, because every workout isn't going to be 100%. And you would know that. You guys will know that if you guys are consistent in your fitness journey. You'll know that every workout is not going to be 110%. There's going to be days when you go into the gym, you're not 100%. But the fact that you're in the gym and you're putting in effort and you showed up even when you didn't want to show up, you just gave 100%. It's all perspective, man. You just gave 100%. Why? Because you did it even when you didn't feel like doing it. That to me is giving 100%. That to me is giving 100% effort. That to me is being consistent. And that is how you avoid burnout. You know? So if you guys want to look great in your 40s, 50s, and beyond, then this is the system that you need to sustain. This is the system that you need to have in place. You know, burning out is not a badge of honor, bro. It's actually a failure. We don't want nobody over here to burn out. You guys already have responsibilities. You got a full job schedule. You got kids. You got a wife or girlfriend. You got responsibilities. You know, this is something that you really need to be smart with. So, but man, hey man, that's been today's show, man. We appreciate you guys for tapping in. I know we went a little later than scheduled, but hey, we here. And we appreciate you guys for tapping in, showing love. You guys, please hit that like button if you haven't already. It costs nothing. It takes 1 second. So if you're in here watching, please hit that like button. We appreciate you guys for tuning in and tapping in. Make sure you guys follow us on all socials. This is actually wrong. Winners Diet TV. I actually changed this to Winners Diet Club. So the handle now is Winners Diet Club. So this will be changed on all platforms, including our YouTube. So we will get that corrected. But if you guys want to see more Winners Diet content, please follow Winners Diet Club, not TV. And then obviously this is my main handle for IG, Project Mac. So make sure you guys follow me and tune in for that. If you guys want to have the link for online coaching applications, please go ahead and put it in the chat, or you can hit the link in the video down below. But besides that, man, we will be back Friday. Hey, this will be our new format. So Wednesday nights, Friday mornings, that will be our new schedule going forward. We will stop streaming on Saturdays. So yeah, man, this is gonna be a new schedule. I'm excited for it. I'm ready to get into that weekday scheduling. So let's see how it goes. But anyway, man, you guys have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your week. I will see you guys back on Friday. Peace.